Hi everyone, my name is Charlie and today I am going to attempt the rapid fire book tag. I was tagged by EmmaRosenBooks and the original tag was created by Girl Reading. I have no idea whether I've done this tag before, but if I have, then you can probably go into my long back catalogue of videos and you will discover that video. I'm not looking myself though. This morning, my hair is too long, and I was going to say something else a moment ago, but I was rudely interrupted by my own imagination. Anyway, wrote all my questions down. First, ebook or physical book? Physical book. Paperback or hardback? Hardback. Online or in-store book shopping? In-store preferably, because that's where I find most of the stuff I don't know about. Trilogies or series? I'm going to say trilogies, just because, you know, Robin Hobb exists. Heroes or villains? Everybody loves a good villain. I mean, you're going to talk more about a villain in your life than you are a hero. A book you want everyone to read? Lonesome Dove. Check out most of my videos from last year. I'm sure that I mentioned it at least once. Recommend an underrated book? I'm going to go with the one I read last year, which was No, that won a prize. It was just underrated by me at the time. Underrated. Underrated. I don't know, these are the problems with like only reading popular fiction. I don't know. I'm just going to say the one I was thinking of. The Throwback Special by Chris Backelder. I don't care. The last book you finished. The Book of Strange New Things by Michel Faber. The last book you bought. This was months ago. It was months ago. I can't remember. I actually can't. It may have been Happiness by Aminata Fauna. Weirdest thing used as a bookmark. Basically, it was a letter that told my dad when he had to go for an appointment, and I was reading Harry Potter at the time, and when I start with one bookmark for one book, for Harry Potter books, I like to carry it through for the entire series. So I was still on about book 4. He missed his appointment. Used books, yes or no? Yes, I work in a charity shop. Top 3 favourite genres: fantasy, crime, and you can find your third yourself. Literary. Borrow or buy? Currently, I'm on a big borrowing spree from the library. Borrow the book, find out whether you like it or not, then you can buy it if you want to reread it. Characters or plot? Plot. I need plot. Plot is something I require. Characters, you know, I can write them off, I can forget about them, but plot. Long or short books? Short. A lot of the time, I mean, I know Lonesome Dove, the book I'm recommending that you all go out there and read, that's a long book, over 800 pages, but the majority of time, you can find a way to shorten longer books. I couldn't with Lonesome Dove, personally. Maybe shorten those first 180 pages. But, yeah, short books. Long or short chapters. I write long chapters myself, but I do prefer to read shorter chapters because that's the sort of things that's when I'm reading. If I'm thinking of going to sleep, I'll see how much I've got left, how much there is in the next chapter before deciding to read. Name the first 3 books you think of. Ship of Magic, Moriarty, and The Trouble with Goats and Sheep. Books that make you laugh or cry. Oh, Lord. I actually can't think of... I can't think. Fool's Fate, earlier this year. That made me cry. Our world or fictional world? I am quite partial to a fictional world. Audiobooks, yes or no? Yes, I like audiobooks. Currently, that is the way I'm being able to... The only way I'm consuming new literature is through audiobooks. Do you ever judge by a book by its cover? Yes, I do. Everybody does, no matter how much you say you shouldn't. You know that the aesthetic of the thing is always going to get you over what the actual contents is. Like, sometimes you'll buy a book based on its cover alone, and it is terrible. Book to movie or book to TV adaptation. I don't much care for films or TV, but I feel like you'd be quicker with a movie, But I don't know. Honestly, let's say it's going to be a short book that they turn into a short TV series of 6 episodes of 20 minutes, and it can be done in the same amount of time as it'll be done with a movie. A movie or TV show you preferred to its book? I preferred the Percy Jackson film to the Percy Jackson book. Series or standalones? Standalones. Like, if you can like tell an entire story in one book, then I much prefer you to tell the story in one book rather than like split it up into 3. Sometimes there are reasons that you'd write more. I mean, I'm writing a series myself, but that was because I felt there was definitely more story to tell, but I also knew that only one part of it was one story. Maybe if I hadn't independently published it, someone would be like, no, you could put them all into one book. But currently, I think they all do well separately. Anyway, that was the rapid fire book tag. I won't be tagging anyone because I do believe that this has been done quite a lot now. And I couldn't be sure who I'm subscribed to or who is subscribed to me who hasn't done it. However, if you haven't done it, then please consider yourself tagged and you now have to do it. And wasn't that a wonderful way to get around that question? Anyway, what do you think of my answers? Please let me know down in the comments. I hope you enjoyed this video, and until next time, that is all.